Hello, everybody. You know the general first thing that we always do. Can you hear me and can you see me? I think I know you can see me, but I'm never so sure. But I'm almost positive that you can hear me. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Let's see who we got here. We got Alan, as per usual. My arch nemesis, Alan, always killing me. Always killing me. You know how it is. Hello, Cosmic Beat. And Lotus Riggs and Shenanigans 1342, Allie R, John Tripp, my man. Board Game Good, hello from the UK, or good evening, good afternoon from Canada. Perfect. Hello, PB Turtles and Nishi TTV. Let's go. Looks and sounds good. Thank you. Sounds good to me. Perfect. Awesome. So I have as per usual, I have the chat next to me here. If you're like, why are you looking down there? That would be why. I'm just trying to make it go to live so I can keep reading the live chat. Live. Why? Technology is never my friend. There. I think we are where we're supposed to be. Anyways, so we're back again to play some Final Girl, and today we have a new combo. We have Billy the Bear and his buddies hanging out at the carnival. They got a new gig. They're out of the arcade. They're not in Buddyland anymore. Instead, now they are at the carnival. All right. I still think my chat is a little bit behind. So let me just do something to see if that works. Or maybe, here's an idea. I need to just refresh the chat. There. Okay, perfect. It was very behind. That's what I thought. Hello, JG Cars. Yes to both. Some microphone feedback, but mostly all Gucci. It's probably because I'm so close to the mic, honestly. When I'm this way, hopefully it won't be that. Just so you know, Meg survived first game. Well, I'm not Meg. So you keep her alive, but you kill me. I don't know. Play favorites, why don't you? Hello, for the love of books. Welcome. There's a tapping crackling sound. That's weird. Can you still hear that? Oh, it's gone. Okay. I just need to read a little bit further. Hello, Desiree Luna. So happy to finally catch a live. Happy to have you here. So basically Disney World or Universal Horror Nights. One or the other, that's for sure. All right, so maybe let's jump on down and we'll talk about what we got going on here, shall we? So, Billy the Bear, I'm going to call him Buddy for sure. Billy the Bear comes from Bad Times at Buddyland feature film, which came out not that long ago. Came out Q1. He has been paired up with Carnival of Blood from Series 1. So we got a real mix and match here. Jamie, you dead or what? Mike, you know I'm just explaining the game, so I'm not dead yet, but I have low expectations of survival, as per usual. All right. Let's start off maybe talking about the Carnival of Blood. Okay? Carnival of Blood, if you are familiar with Final Girl, was in the Series 1. Usually Geppetto and his little minions like to hang out at the Carnival of Blood, but not today. So the big thing about Carnival of Blood, and let's see, there we go. The big thing about Carnival of Blood is traps. We have item card traps in this set, which could possibly come up when we search for items. So there are 3 item card traps shuffled into each of the item decks. You can kind of see the bottoms of the item decks here. They're not going to be the top card, but they are somewhere within the bottom 3. If we are instructed to draw an item card and we pull an item trap, even if we, get 2 stars and we grab the top and then the second one, and one of them is a trap, we have to resolve whatever it says. We could still take the other item, but we have to resolve the trap. The other types of traps are going to actually be in the terror deck, okay? And then when that happens, basically what we're going to do is we are going to place whatever the trap is out onto the board, and it's going to stay on the board for the rest of the game. And we're just going to resolve whatever the card says, but basically traps will like kill victims and it'll do something not so nice for me, and we can't get rid of them. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it with the Carnival of Blood. So we're looking at some traps here. That bear just ate Geppetto. Yeah, finally, somebody had to do it. He has bigger and better puppets. Honestly, so true. I always thought bear traps were to catch the bear, not set by the bear. Well, you know what? Billy the Bear is different than a regular bear. Different than your average bear. So let's talk about Billy. Billy's got some stuff going on. The first thing with Billy, and maybe actually I'll zoom back in, you'll notice these little batteries. So the batteries are basically what is fueling Billy and his buddies. And I have my reference sheet here because I've only played this set once before. So I'll need a little bit of a refresher. But those are power source tokens. So we can deactivate these by going to a space that has one of the tokens and then spending a time, and then we'll just flip it over and it will be deactivated. We can even do that as we're moving. It doesn't have to be like a full stop action. We could do it as we're moving through the space. Okay, so that's how we deactivate it. And at any point, if it gets reactivated, possibly through a tarot card or whatever it might be, we will flip it back over. So what does that mean? I'm so glad you asked. There is going to be a symbol, which, you can't see. My camera's all janky here. But right here, it's a little battery with a heart icon in it. Anytime that we see that, Billy is going to recover a heart, which we don't love. So he'll recover one heart as long as at least one of the power sources is active. So if we deactivate everything, he won't recover. So probably important for us to deactivate those power tokens, or those, what are they called again? Power source tokens, so that he doesn't start just, recovering his life. We don't want that. We don't want that. Wouldn't they be human traps? They are. I'm sure you said this already, but is this basically the Five Nights at Freddy's set? I'll leave that for you to discover on your own. I'm not going to say anything. I won't say nothing about nothing. I will never say what the inspiration for a future film is, because I do think sometimes people are so certain what they're from, but they're actually could be based off of multiple things. And maybe you're just not thinking about all of those things, So I'm not going to say, but you use your imagination. Okay? Okay, so that's the power tokens. Now, Billy, just like Geppetto, Billy ate Geppetto, we all know this, he has minions, aka his buddies. So you'll see over here, we have a buddy deck and a special buddy deck. The special buddies won't come out unless we are told that they will come out, but during setup, one of the buddies spawns. When a buddy is spawning, so they're minions, we will flip the top card, we will put it out. There can be multiple buddies on the board. We will put them in a space adjacent to Billy. Now, I'm pretty sure if there are no spaces adjacent to, let's double check. Reveal top card, place card in play area, place indicated number of health tokens, so they all have their own health. Place the buddy's token in a space adjacent, choosing a space that doesn't already have a buddy in it, if possible. If not possible, then we will do that. So each of the buddies has their own health. So Toby is the first buddy that got spawned. He has 3 health. They have their own movement, and then they have their own attack. So he has 1 movement, 1 attack. When they are killed, they will also have some sort of reward bonus. So when we kill Toby, we gain 2 time. Okay? Multiple different buddies. They can all be out wreaking havoc. They do act as minions, so they will take a turn before Billy takes his turn during the killer phase. And they also, on the buddy cards, have initiative. So I think that's a 1. Toby has an initiative of 1. If we have multiple buddies out, that is going to tell us how they will activate and in what order. Okay? Makes sense? Killing buddies. When a buddy is killed, we will remove their token from the board, and we will take the kill reward like I already mentioned. But if they are killed in a phase other than the action phase, we will wait until the beginning of the action phase to take that benefit. All right. Last thing to note is attacking Billy. So Billy's buddies are very protective of him. He's kind of like their fearless leader. So if a buddy is in the same space as Billy, you cannot attack Buddy. Oh my God, this is going to be so confusing. You cannot attack Billy. You have to attack the minion or the buddy. Okay. I think that's everything. Now, one question I have, because it doesn't say anywhere here, and there's something in the rules that is a little bit confusing to me. So you all know this probably. But in order to win this feature film, I believe we just have to kill Billy. However, there is a note here that says if Billy is no longer in play, spawning a buddy is ignored. So I'm like, does that mean I have to kill all of the buddies as well? So you all know this. Somebody please tell me, do I need to kill only Billy before he kills me? Or do I need to kill all of the buddies and Billy? Somebody let me know. And as per usual, I will probably forget something. And if I do, feel free to throw it in the chat. But there is a 60-second delay. And so I will have moved on by then, both mentally and emotionally, physically, spiritually. So I probably won't change it. But please feel free to write it down. Buddyland does make the name Billy confusing, right? No, Billy only, but there is a card where you may have to kill another one. Thank you, okay. I assumed as much because otherwise it would say it in the rules, but that was a little bit confusing. Okay, so I have decided to, let's turn this on. I will be playing with Rena. So Rena is from Bad Times at Buddyland. She has 6 health, 5 save spots. And once, when we flip over her special ability, LOL, when we do, as if we will be able to do that, once per action phase, you can take a 0 time card back into your hand from the discard pile. So that is her special ability. I believe this is the other girl that comes in Bad Times at Buddyland. I'm almost positive she is who I used last time, but I could be wrong. But I do love her card because it's just like, look at that. Just decrease horror all day long. As per usual, I will show you what we've got for, oh, I did forget some things. Hold please. Before I show you what the items are, another thing to mention about Billy is the Bloodlust track has some tokens on it. And on these tokens, they are shuffled up randomly at the beginning and placed out. They will tell us what happens when the Bloodlust track moves there. So some of them have no effect. Some of them might be increased horror. Some of them might be to spawn a buddy. There could be a ton of different things that are on these, but we'll reveal those as we go. Oh my gosh, so many comments. I get more of a Willy's Wonderland vibe. That's an interesting comment. That's an interesting comment for sure. Not going to say anything about it. And at least one banana splits. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jessie. Hope you're having a nice week. Hope you're having a nice week. Hello, that stiletto gal. Test. Check. Test worked. Yeah, Gwen is my favorite. Is her name Gwen or Gwen? It's probably Gwen. Favorite, and both are good. Hello, that stiletto gal. You say hello. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I covered everything. So let's go to those item cards. So the item cards we have on top, in the Forest of Horrors. I was like, what did that say? We have the Strong Man Hammer, which takes 2 hands, 3 hits though. That's pretty darn good. In the House of Mirrors, we have the Crystal Ball. Okay. And we have Old Faithful. Things, what does that say? Things to Astonish. We have the First Aid Kit. Never go wrong with the First Aid Kit. So that is what we've got going on. Let's zoom in a little. And I say, it's time to begin. First, we need to do this. Shuffle up our final heart tokens. Now, I have a tendency to never ever pick any for either of us that have hearts, but I really do hope this time I at least gave myself one. Nobody knows. I do have to say it's much less hot in here than it has been for the last few streams, which I'm very happy about. It started to cool down a little as we approach hurricane season. A weapon I can never use. Not enough health. Not enough. Never enough. All right. Let's pull our first event and get started. Boom. All right. We have a special victim. Love it. Did you follow me here? Why do you always tag along? Place 4 new victims at the big top with me, so that's cool. One of them is a special victim who is your plucky younger sibling. Great. While the sibling is in your space, you may spend 2 time to reroll 1 die. If the sibling dies, increase bloodlust by 2. If they leave, play, discard this card. I will put that there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness, we're having a party at the big top. I did choose the center stage setup because I thought it was thematically the best thing to do. Alrighty. So we've got all of our starting cards, and I am in a space with a heck of a lot of victims. And I'm tempted to run away with some of them because we have an exit literally right here, and we have a switch right there. I can only take 2 of them with me, and that's fine. But you know, I usually like to focus. And look, there's a lot of horror coming up on that track. Well, let's focus. Why break tradition, you know? I will focus, and then I'll use my middle dice, then I'm probably going to do a little bit of movement. Yuck. All right, so we'll get rid of a short rest and a weak attack. This better not be how these dice rolls go today. I do have to say, I don't know if anybody's played Fate of the Fellowship, the new Lord of the Rings game that's based off of like the pandemic system. I played that solo last night, and I was having the best rolls because anytime you battle, there's a specific die face that just the bad guys just die. They just either kill themselves or you kill them. And I was rolling nothing but that. And it was amazing. All right. So we are going to decrease horror by 1, and we will decrease time by 1. Then we will do a walkie. And we're going to try and get down here. Okay, that's perfect. I'll bring 2 with me, leave the other 2 as sacrifices, as one does. We'll decrease time by 1. I feel like the thing is, here's the thing that I'm thinking. I could spend a time to flip that switch, putting me down to 3. I would also like to walk. They're not moving, but we don't know what's going on here. So I might just stay because I'd like some time to buy like a sprint card. So I will spend the 1 time to flip the switch. Boop. So at least that one's off. And then I might just end my time. I might just end my time. So I still have these 2 cards because who knows what's going to happen. And then I've got 3 time to spend. I will be getting a sprint, and I will be getting a close call. We have no special action cards. So I've got some movement and a little bit of focus and a close call for the next round. We'll see if that works out for me. If there's one thing Jamie loves about Final Girl, it's babysitting. Also see the Savior. Yeah, right? No freaking kidding. I hate that. Next game is Poltergeist at the Mall. I did tell people to come with suggestions, and that feels like a very punishing combo. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, so we are going to go to the killer phase, and it is Toby's turn, and Toby is not moving. He is attacking in his space. What's his weapon of choice? He's got a little walking stick. Well, he's swinging it in the air, a swing and a miss. Now, Billy is recovering 1 health because we have 3 left, but can he go over his max health? I'm going to put one up there, but in the comments, somebody tell me, can Billy go over his max health? Because if he can't, I'm taking that back. Some of them can and some of them can't, I feel, and I don't know. Who knows? Then he is also targeting whoever's closest and attacking with no movement. So nothing happens. Let's pull our first tarot card. They're here for blood. You don't say. If there are no buddies or no victims, discard and pull the next tarot card, but of course there are. So Toby is on a little mission, buddies only. He is going to target the closest victim. He only has one movement, so he's probably going to go here because he's equidistant to these people and these people, but there's more people here. He only has one movement, so he can only go there, then he will attack. If at least one victim was killed, increase bloodlust, but they weren't, so that is a perfect card to pull for a first tarot card. I don't really want you to play it, Jamie. I am trying to make amends. Yeah, you're not helping. Give me something easy, please. Something easy and thematic. I want it to be thematic. And by the way, the next stream will be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, maybe Thursday. So I need another combo. Because right after that, guys, I'm going to Disney World. I won't be here to stream for the next 2 weeks after that. Okay. So that's his turn. Nobody died. Nobody panics. All is well in the world. He's close. Well, not really closer to me if I went that way. The point is, it's my turn. And I'm about to sprint my little butt to that exit and try and get some people out. I'm probably going to... It doesn't say that I can't save my sibling, right? I'd love to get rid of him. I think it doesn't say that I can't, so I'll probably get rid of him. You know, sometimes you just gotta. Only Ratchet Lady can go over starting health. Thank you. I thought that was it, but sometimes you just don't know. Or, sorry, sometimes I just don't know. Oh, yuck, but I do have a close call. I'm gonna spend 2 to re-roll both of these. If I don't get anything... There we go. That was well worth that close call. So I have 2 stars. I will... Oh, yeah. I was like, why was I down so far? I used a close call. 2 stars moves me 3 spaces. So let's go. 1. Oh. Can I drop them off first? Well, this was the whole point. Oh, no, look. I can't remember, but... Do I need to drop them? Hold on. I need to know about... this exit thing. Nobody's gonna be able to... You might be able to tell me before I could find it. Saving victims. Can do that through a movement, or do I need to stop? Everyone's gonna say, how many times have you played this game? And I will say, over 100. And you will say, how the heck do you not know that? I play a lot of games and I forget everything. All right. Where is it? Not there. Not there. You guys might actually be able to tell me this. If at any point during the action phase you are on a green, even if passing through, perfect. I will be saving these. So that was 1 movement. So, oh, you can see that. I will place 1 on the decrease horror. I wish there were 2 of those. I could take any item card. Let's do that. Let's do that. This sledgehammer could be very good. I don't think I want the first aid kit. So let's look at these. Strongman hammer. You must have 4 or more health to attack with a strongman hammer. It cannot be carried in your backpack. After resolving an attack with this weapon, lose a heart and end your turn. But it hits for 3. That's pretty tempting. Must have like a kickback. Crystal ball. Once per action phase, roll a die. 1 to 4, nothing happens. 5 to 6, look at the next tarot card. Place it either on the top or the bottom. I'm going to take the sledgehammer. What's life without a little bit of risk? My hands are full. Okay, so that was 1 movement. Now I have 2 movement. I will spend time to flip this. Then I have 3. Ooh, yeah, I'll go back in there. Whatever. because I can then go over here and turn that one off maybe. I do also need to kill Toby. It's fine. Okay, that was my 3 movement. Did a bunch of stuff. I do have a walk and a focus, but I only have 2 time left. Ho hum. But I do still have a movement, and I'll have another movement. The reason I'm wondering, I might just do a focus, you know, and hope I get at least 1 star, because then I'll have 3 dice, and that sounds like a really fun time. Whee! Damn it. Shoot! I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Okay. I have no time. Didn't decrease. Everything sucks. I only have 1 card, so I can't even get rid of it. All right, so that's going to end my turn. I'm ending with a walk in my hand, and I will be picking up another walk, focus, weak attack, and a short rest. And I can't buy anything because I was being greedy. And I wanted more dice. No dice on the more dice. Okay. Hail, any news on when this drops for us plebs? Isn't this... Can't you get this one already? I don't know. I feel like it's... I thought that it was already just out. So Bad Times at Buddyland is already out in retail. This is a combo. So the Carnival of Blood is definitely already out because that's Series 1. I think the only one you can't get right now is Shriek. I don't even have that. So consider me a pleb as well. I don't even have it. Okay. So let's go back. Oh, wait. I need to take that away because that was the extra one I gave him. All right. So Toby's doing nothing. And Billy's doing nothing. He can't recover because he's at full health. So let us... Oop, and this is gone. Bye, sibling. Ugh, great, a trap. Oh my god, a trap, and there's 2 victims with me. Fudge. I'm all wrapped up and I can't get free. So we are placing out a rope trap. That's fun. So the trap goes into our spot, and let's have a look. Actually, I need to do all of this stuff first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Whoa, Bessie. All right. So he is moving. Actually, they all do this. So we have to start with Toby. Toby needs to move closer to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So he's going to go here. He's not attacking, but Billy's coming into my space. And then he is attacking. I have no way to protect myself. He is hitting me for 1, but that's whatever. Who even cares? Then we are going to place the rope trap. Place the rope trap token in your space. Don't mind if I do. Immediately apply the trap's effect, which we have right here. So we have our reference card. Terror trap. Okay, rope trap. Discard 1 action card at random. Whenever a terror trap card comes into play, place the appropriate trap token on your space. Immediately takes effect. You and all victims in your space. Any victim... Ooh, I can't read. Anytime a victim enters or is in a space with a trap token, they are killed. All right? You know the drill. Bobby and Billy, dead immediately, as per usual. 1. Discard the next terror card. You got it. 2. Discard the next terror card. You got it. Okay, so they're both dead. For me, it's discard 1 action card. So anytime, we'll just have to remember there's a trap there. Anytime a victim goes in there, they will be killed immediately, and I will have to discard a random action card. I hate that. Just stuck at coming soon, last I checked. Oh. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. This trap is interesting. The FG just gets tangled up and the victims die a horrible death. Yeah, they get tangled in a more menacing way. Oh, okay, well, there goes a walk card. You hate to see it. All right. Oh my god. If a walk or sprint card was discarded, of course it was, increase horror by 2. I was so close to getting those stupid 3 dice. All right. Nobody's panicking, so you know, there's the silver lining, I guess. And another silver lining, I am in a space with Billy, and I have a sledgehammer, and I'm throwing all my cares to the wind. So, and I do have a weak attack because I have to have an attack card unless it says otherwise, which it does not. You must have 4 or more health. I do. I have 5 health. Cannot be carried in your backpack. But it ends my turn. Do we care if it ends my turn? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just do this and then get lots of cards. So let us attack. This is Billy on Billy violence, and it has to stop. Okay, phew. Oh, that sucks though, because that means I'm losing 2 hearts. So I hit them for 1 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. That felt worth it, but I lose a heart and I lose another heart because I attacked with my hammer. So I am down to 3 hearts and my turn just ends. If you are curious, I do have a short rest in my hand if needed, and I still have a walk and a focus for next turn. So I have 6 time. I feel like we should probably get a retaliate because we know for sure he is attacking me and he's also going to recover a heart. Let's get a retaliate. So that's 4. We'll get a focus back. I guess I think we should get I'm just between a sprint and a guard. Because we know for sure he's going to attack me once, but he might be attacking me twice. And I already have movement. So let's get a retaliate and a guard for our 6 points. And then we still have a walk and we have some focus and, you know, life hasn't lost all meaning quite yet. Alrighty. That's that. Yeesh. Let's start a petition. Should we? Let's do it. Okay, so it's their turn. Little Toby attacking nothing. He is a turtle, so that's probably why he hasn't gotten very far yet. We haven't gotten any spawn cards yet. I wonder if we discarded any. No, just so you know, these are the 2 that we discarded. Neither of them had a spawn on it. Okay, cool. All right, so nothing's happening with Toby. Billy will be healing 1. So he's at 5 and I'm at 3. Then he has the audacity, believe it or not, to attack me. And he is hitting for 2. So let's retaliate and hope these dice do better than they did before. Perfect. So, what do I have that I can get rid of? I might get rid of my 2 focus cards to do ignore everything, which I would have regardless, but I hit him back twice. Okay, perfect. You'll love to see it. So that was him. We did heal him. And then we're going to get into a little bit of terror. Yikes. How did the tiger get loose? It wasn't me. If there are no victims, but there are, all victims panic. So let's panic some victims and then we'll continue on. We will start here. Boop. Okay, where are you going? I'm going to stand them up just so I know which ones have moved. Wow. 3 stars in a row. Wish that was a thing before. Okay, you're going to go here. You will go here. You will go here. I am rolling a heckin' lot of stars. You will go. Whoops, you gotta stand up. That's how I know you've gone. 3. Okay, here. Here. Boop. Here. What the heck? Here. And one more. Here. Okay. That's not so bad. Then, well, I spoke too soon. It's not great. So we are going to be targeting the closest victims and moving and attacking. So Toby's probably going to come in here because that's where the most victims are. And he will kill. Pow. Sally. Dead. Bleh. Bloodlust goes up. Horror goes up by 2. Thanks a lot, Billy. Or whatever your name is, Toby. And then Billy will move. Let's see now. He would probably move here. And he will kill Jessica. Dead. Bloodlust increases. Ah, perfect. No effect. Some of them have no effect. That means that one at the top doesn't, though. Okay. Let's see. Do the following. For the animal cage's space and all spaces adjacent to it, victims there are killed. What? Oh my God. Okay. Do the following. For the animal cage's space, which is right here. Let's zoom in maybe a little bit. Animal cage's space. And all spaces adjacent. Victims are killed. Enemies there take damage. If you are there, lose a heart. So, 1, 2, 3. Who are these people? Should we get a little revenge? That one's Alan. Sorry, Alan. Oh no, you died. This one is Bessie. And this one is Julie. Everybody's dead. 1, dark power revealed. Introducing Billy Jr. Spawn Billy Jr. in Billy's space. I bet he's a special buddy. He sure is. So, Billy Jr., 2 hearts. We'll put him up here. Which one? You're Billy Jr. Okay. So that was 1. 2. We increased horror. So now we're in the red. And 3. What do you say? No effect. Ah, perfect. Well, these 2 will have an effect then. Oh my God, that sucked. Okay, where did that terror card even go? Here it is. All right. If you are there, which I was not adjacent, thank God, I would have had to lose a heart. That was brutal. Oh, not this card. I think Toby is my favorite killer mini. Yeah, he's cute. I like the turtle. Toby always ruining someone's fun. Literally always. Yeah, Alan, R.I.P. You can be my ghost friend. Here comes baby Billy. Here he comes. Okay. So, that's nuts. We are going to have some panics because people did die in both of those spaces. So, let's panic you. Let's panic you and you. Perfect. Yuck. Okay, so that's that. That's awesome. Super fun times at the carnival. This is all I have left. Now I have a short rest and I have a walk. I am thinking about walking. I only have 1 die. I have no focuses because I was like, that's fine. I'll just get rid of them, which was a really smart idea. I'm just going to walk. I think I'm going to try to get down here, I guess. Or if I were to get 2 stars. Oh, I can't. I literally only have 1 die. I could try to get over here to save that person, which would recover me by 1. Or, hear me out, instead we'll roll nothing. And I think that'll be great too. So either I lose 2 time, or I move 1 space, lose a heart, and lose 2 time. Is that worth it? Yeah. I'll move 1. I'll lose a heart. I don't know. Maybe we'll run on adrenaline soon. And lose 2 time. This is all I have left. I could short rest But if I can't get 2 stars, that means I will lose a time, and I just don't think losing time is what I want right now. So we have 4. Let's stop our turn. We will get these back, a walk and a weak attack. Oh my god, I won't be getting any focuses back. Brutal. We are probably not. I think we'll be safe from attack so long as, I mean, he's going to be moving up here. And I have a guard, so that should be fine. I have 4 time. What do I do here? I could get a furious strike, but that seems silly. Or does it? Or does it? I'm between a sprint. I could get a sprint. I'm not searching anymore. I know that for sure. I'm not falling for any more of these dumb traps. A furious strike would take all 4. But a sprint would take 2, and I could get 2 sprints and I could run around really fast. Let's just do that. That's probably a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it, and it's going to be awesome. I really wish I had a focus. I mean, I could get a distraction. That would have been 3, and a close call for 4. Maybe that's the right thing to do. Sure. Let's get a distraction and a close call instead. Call it a day. All right. My goodness. Hey, first time catching a stream. Hello, Dash. What a way to spend my birthday afternoon. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the demise of me. That's my turn. Not great. So, back over to them. We now have two buddies. Yikes. Big yikes. Okay, so buddies are going to go first. They are not moving. And they are neither of them attacking anybody because there's nobody in their space. Billy will recover a health because he's a jerk. And he will not attack because there's nobody in his space and he's not moving. Let's see. Misty ambush. That sounds horrible. All victims at or adjacent to the Forest of Horrors panic. For any ones rolled, the victim is killed. So, Forest of Horrors is down here. There's nobody adjacent, so let's just hope we don't roll a 1. Thank God. All right, so they're going to go up here with Toby, though. That's not great. If at least 1 victim was killed, increase horror. No. If no victims were killed, resolve the next tarot card. Why not, you know? Oh, perfect. How can there be so many traps? If there are no traps, if there are no item trap cards in the item discard pile, discard and draw the next tarot card. Crazy. Welcome to the greatest show. Amazing. We're getting an event. Nothing bad ever happens in events. How dangerous can it be? During upkeep phase, each victim moves 1 space towards the closest trap. We'll leave that there so we remember. All victims move 1 space towards closer to the big top, which is, in fact, where that trap is. So, they'll go here, lay them down again. This one will go here towards me. This one's going to go here and die because they entered a trap. I'm just trying to figure out, this one's probably going to go over here. Dead. That's Sadie. Dead. Okay. So we've increased bloodlust. We will pull an event card. Okay. Clowns everywhere. This just keeps getting better and better. During the upkeep phase, victims in the big top and any adjacent spaces panic. If they panic into the space with an enemy, they are killed immediately. Neat. Okay. Then we're going to place the killer at the big top. And traps don't affect the killers. Then he is going to attack in his space and then move. But there is nobody in his space. And he will move towards us because there's more of us. So he's going to kill whoever that idiot is. My God. That was crazy. Oh, wait. They're all moving and killing. They're all moving and killing. I forgot. Okay. So he moved. Or sorry, they're trying to kill. Can't kill. He has no movement. Trying to kill. Can't kill. Will move here. All right. Now I think we're done. We have some, nobody's panicking because nobody died. Good Lord. Clowns to the left of you, mechanical animals to the right of you, and you're stuck in the middle with Rena. Ain't that the truth? This has been a rough game. Yeah, thanks, Alan. You don't say. Okay. So it's okay when you kill Rena, but I'm terrible for getting you killed. Oh, 4 times. Yeah, but this is a recurring event. I've never played with Rena, so I don't think I've ever killed her before. Okay, so we are in upkeep. Let's see. During upkeep, each victim moves 1 space towards the closest trap. Oh my God. Dead. Boom. Spawn a buddy. You got it. We got Roxy coming out. Coming in hot. So Roxy, where are you? You guys, I don't think there's a possibility that I survive this. Okay. This one will move. Boom. Dead. What are you? Spawn a buddy. Oh my freaking God. Oops, that was Allie. Sorry. I put out Allie and not Roxy, but that's all right. Because they're both going out. And that's not you. All right, so we'll put this one here. Why not? So everybody else still has to move 1 closer. So 2 in here, here, here. Okay. Everybody's gone closer to the trap, I believe. During the upkeep phase, victims at the big top and any adjacent spaces panic. If they panic into a space with an enemy, they are killed immediately. So, we have 3 people that will be panicking. This one is going to go in here. They will die immediately. Boom. Billy recovers a heart. This one. There's so many. Okay, they're going to go over here. And they did, in fact, go into a space with an enemy. They are killed immediately. Boom. Billy recovers a heart. 1 more. They're already actually... Huh. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. 4. Okay. Killed immediately. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's almost back to full health. So that was awesome. You know what? That was great. I don't see any issues with what just happened. Totally, everything is fine. So I'm down to 2. I am in his space. Unfortunately, I do not have enough health. I'm going to use my distraction because I need to try to get another die. I'm running out of space. I will use a close call. Please give me a star. Oh my God. Who designed this game? Either I decrease horror by 1, which I'm gonna do, and lose 4 time, or I would have increased horror, which we definitely didn't want to do, and decrease 2 time. So that was that, and we get another die. These dice we're switching out. These dice suck. Let's switch them out. All right. Perfect. Some might say that was perfect. Well done. I have a weak attack, but I'd only be hitting him for 1. I have a walk. I can't even like save enough victims to flip my card. What a time to be alive. I'm just wondering if I should short rest. I think I might. Oh my God, please roll this. All right, 1. So I heal 1. I lose a time. I have 1 time left. I'm just wondering. This is what I have. I have a weak attack, a walk, and a guard. He is attacking me for sure, so I will need that guard. If I get rid of my weak attack, I won't be able to hit him. I might get rid of my walk to put this up to 2 so I can get another guard. It's not going to be a very exciting turn next turn, but I got to protect myself because I'm literally surrounded. They have me surrounded. Brutal. Okay. Wowie, wowie. Perfect. Now, it's their turn. Minions, you're dead. Boom. Boom. Billy's back to full health after I had him down to 3. Hi, everyone. Never played Final Girl before, but this looks interesting. It is. It's very interesting. And if you've never seen it be played, just know I'm probably about to die. But that happens quite a lot. Okay, so none of the other minions are in a space with a victim because all of the victims are dead. We don't need to worry about them messing stuff up anymore, which is awesome. So that's great. He is going to recover health, but he can't because he's at full health. Then he is going to attack me. But I have a guard card. So he's hitting me for 4. If I get 2 stars, I ignore everything. Or if I get none, So this will kill me unless I guard again. So I got no stars. My options are I get rid of my only other 2 cards, but potentially he will attack again and I will die. Or I reduce hits by 1, which means he will hit me for 3 and I die. So I have to get rid of these. So he is going to hit me, reduce 2, so he'll hit me for 2. I get an extra die because I've got that adrenaline just pumping through my veins. It's a lot of fun. Always comes up with interesting stories. That's for sure. Hello, Paulus. Watching you on the train home from work in London. Love it. I hope your train ride home from work is less eventful than this game. Okay. Now we have to pull a tarot card. Look at all these dead people. Good Lord. We still have 1 more tarot card after this. Surprise! I'm dead. Surprise! I'm dead. So, yeah, I'm dead. Everybody is attacking whoever they can. So let's just do it. But just know, I have died. So, initiative. Initiative. Toby always goes first. Toby can move 1. He will move 1 towards me. Nothing is happening. Next, Allie has initiative. So Allie, I think, is going to be the one to do it. Come on in, girl. Get crazy. So she's going to attack me. She hits for 2. Now, unless this has hearts, I am dead. I am dead. I am dead. Okay, so I'm dead. I've been so murdered and overcome by freaking animatronics. Like I mentioned earlier, I am going to Disney World in 2 weeks, and I hope this is not foreshadowing. So let's just see. Oh my God. I didn't stand a chance, you guys. There wasn't no chance that I was going to make it. Okay, so I have died. The Carnival of Blood is super bloody. Everybody super bloody. Let's see what we would have had for his finale card. It's showtime. So this now introduces everybody can move and then kill. And then you may not play reaction. Oh, sorry if you guys can hear that. You may not play reaction cards if more than one enemy is in your space. So I was basically dead. 2 weeks till Jamie gets her revenge. That's right. Watch out, freaking Country Bear Jamboree. I'm coming for you. That's the closest thing I can relate to Billy the Bear, is the bears in the Country Bear Jamboree. Step away. Oh, John, you just said that. That's so funny. Avoid Hall of Presidents. Avoid Country Bear, just in case. My God, that was brutal. Okay, so let's talk about next week. Now, I will stream either Wednesday or Thursday next week, same time. I'm not sure which day. Oh, it will be Wednesday for sure because I have an appointment on Thursday. Okay, so Wednesday next week, same time, same place. What combo wombo do we want to do? Do we want, and that combo wombo was for Mike. Combo wombo. We can do any combo. We have all of the sets. I would love to use at least one either character or location, killer or location from series 3. So we've already done Dr. Fright at the Hellscape. Now we've done Billy at the Carnival of Blood. So is there somewhere we want to see the Eyeless go? Or who are the the Killer from Tomorrow? He's tough. He's pretty tough. I don't know about him. I'd love to play the Eyeless somewhere. Where would the Eyeless be good? Do you have Shriek? I don't have Shriek yet. I really, really, really wish that I did because I would definitely, as soon as I get it, assuming they'll send it, I will play it. So that would overrule anything. Zombies at the Mall. We just did zombies. We did zombies at Utopia not that long ago. So I think I would not want to do that again so soon. Dawn of the Dead. It's very true. Yeah. I did zombies at Utopia and ended up getting killed by a sandworm. Okay, so I want to put the Eyeless somewhere. Eyeless at Camp Happy Trails. You know what? That could be pretty good. I can't remember if we've been to Camp Happy Trails in a while. So we could do that. Eyeless on the spaceship. I don't hate that. I have not played on the spaceship in a very long time. Eyeless at Station 2891. It's 2891, right? I think. Eyeless on the USS Conrad. Eyeless in Wolf Asylum. Oh my God, these are all so good. Okay, let's think this out. I think I'm going to say no to Station 2891 because I have done that one not that long ago. So I'm between the spaceship and Wolf Asylum because Wolf Asylum would also be pretty interesting. I think I'm going to do the spaceship. We've had 2 votes for it. So let's do the Eyeless at the USS Conrad, and we will do that. We will do that next Wednesday. Eyeless / Conrad is like the 4th stage of the Evomorph. Exactly. Yes, I did know about that little Easter egg, Greg. I knew that. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So we are going to space next Wednesday, and we're going to bring the Eyeless with us, and she's not going to know what's going on. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, cool. So that's everything for the stream. If you guys haven't already, definitely join the Van Ryder Games Discord. The link is always in the description below. If I do get Shriek before next week, I don't know if I will, but if I do, I will stream that instead. But we'll always we'll keep this one. And then after next week's stream, I will be gone for 2 weeks. And for those that are here, for anybody that does listen to the Van Ryder Games podcast, it will be delayed by one day this week. So instead of Tuesday, it will be coming out on Wednesday. We've had to rearrange some schedules. Our guest fell through and they're going to be coming next month instead. So we got a new guest. You know how it is. But I think that's everything for today, my friends. I will see you next Wednesday, and happy final girl game